Yo, what's up, everybody? It's y'all boy Sluu Hustle, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Before we get into this video, let me remind y'all this is a reaction channel, so just bear with me as I give you this reaction. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's get straight to it, man.
Population size that pales in comparison to most major cities, Birmingham, Alabama is a hotbed for murder. According to usafacts.org, Birmingham has had the fifth
Oh, we
highest
back in
murder rate in
Alabama.
America over the years, and the subject of today's video was a major reason why. As most of you know, we frequently cover drill rappers on this channel, and it seems more and
Yeah,
more
shout out to
often
Funa,
that
man.
these drill rappers aren't really rappers. They're damn near serial killers that
Damn
just
near.
rap on the side. The
Damn
subject
near.
of today's video is no different. The subject of today's video is alleged to have committed at least 6 murders and
What?
carried out multiple murders for hire, all by the age of just 19. On one of his hits, he
Yeah.
allegedly
See, hold on. So do your homework. I told y'all in the last video I seen him somewhere before. So I went and did my homework. Alabama's fucking insane. If you seen the last video, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll make sure it's tagged above. Don't worry about it.
hire, all by the age of just 19. On one of his hits, he allegedly shot up his target, noticed they survived, then in truly evil fashion, followed their car to the emergency room and shot at them again as they entered the parking lot.
What?
The subject of today's video
This
is none
nigga
other
said-
than Whiteboy Spinn, and today we're going to be telling his story.
Oh,
but
yeah,
before we
this
get
nigga's
into the
crazy.
video, please be Whiteboy Spinn, real name Nigel Riddick Roberson, was a rapper
Nigel
and gang
Riddick
member from
Roberson.
Birmingham, Alabama. He was a member of a violent street gang called 420. 420 has built up a reputation for being filled with killers, so as you can imagine, they've made plenty of enemies over the years. They primarily beef with the gangs M6, H2K, standing for Hard to Kill, 3100, and TSMG, who also go by the name Ray World to honor a deceased member named Ray Ray, who was killed at just 14 years old in 2017. Whiteboy got involved in the street life at a very young age and quickly built a reputation in the streets for being a cold-blooded killer. He was considered one of the top shooters in his gang and was the main one to take initiative whenever they wanted someone killed. Whiteboy would frequently go on hits with another rapper slash 420 member named 41st AJ. In fact, in a Facebook Live, Whiteboy's sister openly bragged about how Whiteboy and AJ were steppers in the streets and their names were ringing bells with detectives.
What?
Hold up. That hoe said Whiteboy ain't nobody. Come on now. The detectives know about Whiteboy. The detectives know about him. The detectives even know about him. On my mom, they know about him. They know, on my mom, the detective know about AJ and Whiteboy. On Jesus, on God, I'm lying and flying. On God.
What the fuck?
The detective know about these boys. On Jesus Christ.
Why are we praising this shit though?
The detective know about these boys. The fuck? They know they was stepping on shit real bad. They said that. They said that. Come on now. Get out of there. Get out of there, please.
Whiteboy's name was frequently linked to
shit.
murders and attempted murders.
This is
Rumors in the
crazy.
streets linked him to the deaths of a man named Coop from Bessemer, Alabama, and the death of a TSMG member named PJ/PZ. A 420 member named Man was the one charged with Coop's murder, but it's rumored that Whiteboy was involved as well.
Damn, capital murder. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. These niggas are too like insane for the cities that or at least this city or the state of Alabama, cause every fucking all these niggas are catching nothing but capital murder. Like nothing but capital murders, bro. The last nigga is fighting the last video, bro. He's fighting 3 capital murder charges right now. Like, are you hearing me? 3 capital murders, gang? Yeah, that's wild, bro. And then they threw an attempted murder on there for some petty shit, like he's not
Whiteboy
like,
wouldn't stop there and would soon be allegedly involved in the death of one of his biggest
niggas are
ops.
going hard in Alabama, yeah. Overly.
One of TSMG's main shooters was a man named Trigger, real name Davion Hickley. He was allegedly involved in multiple shootings that targeted members of 420. On April 25th, 2022, Trigger was in the parking lot of a Shell gas station in the 800 block of 3rd Avenue when multiple gunmen pulled up and opened fire. Trigger was shot multiple times and was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead at just 19 years old. Whiteboy, Spinn, and 41st AJ are rumored to have been the gunmen in this incident, and they released multiple songs pretty much openly confessing to this murder. Also, Whiteboy pretty much blatantly confessed to it on Instagram.
This is why I had to come find out who this nigga was, because the shit we're about to hear next is unbelievable. It really is.
Live.
Fuck the Trigger, everybody know he got faced by AJ.
Look, he in his head. That Trigger ain't dead, but I think he dead. Only one put the little bitch in his bed. Only one hop out the car that fully trying to rob me.
When I first saw it, I'm like, yo, like in the other video, he played the same B-roll and everything. I'm like, yo, this nigga is snitching on his mans. And then his mans hopped on and said, his man's like said, he confirmed that he did it. So it's like, oh yeah, nah, he ain't even snitching on this man. This man's just snitching on himself. He's just backing him up.
I'll turn the bitch to a thread.
We caught an out left and brain right with 30.
Hey, hold on. He say story time on Trigger.
This shit is insane, bro. These niggas are fried.
Trigger. Get his ass.
Story
Get
time
up with
on
that
Trigger.
Spinn.
These niggas are fried.
Alright, I'm gonna say a story time on Trigger. Gonna be real short. Once upon a time, it was a nigga named Whiteboy, but he go by Top. And it was a nigga named Trigger
cool,
that
bro.
threatened me with a Glock. So I took his ass little Top and shit, it was just over with. Shit, it was just over with.
Just 2 days after allegedly killing
be
Trigger,
fried.
Whiteboy and 420 would take a massive loss of their own.
2 days later.
On April 27, 2022, a 420 member named 23, renamed LaCameron Daru, was riding in a vehicle on the 901 Bankhead Highway when another car pulled up beside him and someone inside opened fire,
On the
riddling his
highway?
car with
Fuck.
bullets. 23 was shot multiple times, and responding officers pronounced him dead at the scene at just 22 years old.
He wasn't even
Another person
23.
was in the car with 23, and they were shot as well, but they survived their injuries after being taken to UAB hospital. It's
Damn.
rumored that members of TSMG were responsible for this murder. They hinted in songs that it was Get Back for Trigger. Unfortunately for 420, the losses wouldn't stop there, as a little under 4 months later, Whiteboy would lose his best friend.
Damn. Nigga that was
On
out here
August
doing
12,
shit.
2022, 41st AJ, real name Alfred Jenkins, was standing in the doorway of a gas station in the 4000 block of Messer Airport Highway when he was ambushed by 4 to 5 shooters. Dozens of shots were fired, and AJ was struck numerous times.
Damn.
He was taken to UAB hospital, where he was pronounced dead at just the age of 18. AJ was allegedly killed by members of the gang H2K.
Damn.
Prior to his death, they had been dissing each other back and forth on social media, and various members had shot at each other. This loss devastated Whiteboy, and he posted a tribute to AJ on his social media. AJ's death would make Whiteboy even more eager to kill his enemies.
This shit's fucked up.
AJ was one of Whiteboy's closest friends and a beloved member of 420. Losing him made Whiteboy and 420 hungry to kill any member of H2K they could find, no matter the circumstance. On September 2nd, 2022, an H2K member named Bobo, renamed DeMarcus Moss, was driving in a car with 2 of his 4 children in the 800 block
No
of
way.
Arkadelphia Road
Niggas is
when his
heartless.
car was shot up.
Niggas is
Bobo was hit
heartless,
multiple
bro.
times but continued to drive, making it almost to Interstate 59/20 before he collided with another vehicle in the 1000 block of Arkadelphia Road. Officers arrived on the scene and rushed him to UAB hospital, where he was pronounced dead at just 22 years old. Whiteboy was allegedly one of the
That
people
shit not
responsible
tight.
for this murder.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit not tight. Nigga said he caught that nigga with his kids, bro. His babies did. That's fucked up, gang. I ain't gonna.
December
You don't
2nd,
gotta do a nigga
2022,
like that.
an H2K member named Slime,
You
renamed
gotta
Cornelius
prove
May
to me that
Jr.,
was the only
was in a
time you
vehicle
could
near a
get up with
Chevron
him.
gas station on Finley Boulevard when gunmen pulled up and shot up the car he was in. After being hit, the car Slime was in crashed into a tree. The
Damn.
Birmingham Police Department eventually arrived and pronounced Slime dead on the scene at just the age of 20.
These niggas
It
love
is widely
catching niggas
rumored
at the
that
gas
Whiteboy
station.
was allegedly one of the gunmen in this incident. Whiteboy would go on Instagram Live and mock both Bobo and Slime's deaths.
Slime got his ass chased across train tracks. Goddamn, Bobo got ran off of Arkadelphia. Bobo got ran off of Arkadelphia with his baby in the car.
Yo, that's fucked up. Yo, this nigga, they had
Aside
to get
from
up with
targeting
this
his main ops, Whiteboy would allegedly also participate in murder for hire. Whiteboy
what?
had a close relationship with another Alabama rapper named Landlord Low. Low would allegedly pay Whiteboy to take out people for him.
Oh my gosh.
An Alabama rapper named
this
Cash
nigga-
Breezy also
Yo, this nigga is hot, bro. Like, okay, it's one thing that you and your homies are out here knocking niggas off. Okay, I get it. That's cool. But then you doing the murder for hires and shit, telling the niggas you telling on the nigga, bro. I paid you to get a nigga out the way because I didn't want this shit to come back to me. So go ahead and put it in the song. Nigga, what did I pay you to go do it for? Oh yeah, we gotta get you out the way. I'm hiring the next man
by
up.
the name Breon,
Next man up.
allegedly shot a friend of Landlord Low, so Low placed a bounty on his head. Whiteboy went to collect it. On May 21st, 2023,
And rapped about
Breon was in the parking garage of the Cortland Vesta apartment complex when a gunman pulled up and shot him.
This nigga
Birmingham
stupid,
Fire and Rescue
bro.
arrived and pronounced Breon dead at just the age of 27. Whiteboy pretty much openly confessed to committing this murder in his songs.
My favorite one, Breon got turned to some runs. We stuck that pussy in the blood.
Following this incident, Whiteboy would allegedly do another murder for hire.
Yo, what? Hold on. Niggas is killing the postal. Yo, what is up with niggas, man? This nigga was just heartless, bro. Like, the most heartless nigga we didn't see by fucking far. This nigga
Following
was just
the death of
knocking shit
Breon,
off.
Whiteboy would allegedly continue taking paid hits for Landlord Low. On September 4, 2023,
What?
Whiteboy allegedly went
The
on a
same
mission
nigga was
to
paying
kill a
him?
man that Landlord Low placed a bounty on. The target was at the Aria Restaurant and Lounge on 5th Avenue North when gunfire erupted. The target was hit, but so were two innocent women named Markesia Atkins
man.
and Chavada Willis. The target was able to drive themselves and the woman to the UAB hospital emergency room. However, they were followed. Once they arrived, two suspects reportedly opened fire on them while they were in their vehicle outside the hospital,
Yo, this
causing
nigga.
the ER to temporarily be locked down. Gunfire also hit an SUV that belonged to UAB police,
Oh, fried.
and it hit a hospital emergency room door.
He's
The
fried.
suspects then fled the scene.
I ain't gonna lie, these niggas are fried. These niggas try to kill a nigga. He with two people. They hit them, follow them to the hospital, hop out and get the blick and some fucking more. I can't hold you. There's no one. This nigga might have the hard, like he might be the hardest rapper. Like he was really rapping this shit. He
UAB
did.
hospital staff pronounced
Like,
Markesia dead at just
yo,
the age
what
of
the
24
fuck?
and Chavada dead at just the age of 33. The target
That
survived
shit
his
not
injuries.
cool though.
Whiteboy Spinn was allegedly one of the gunmen in this incident. Eventually, all of the noise Whiteboy was making in the streets
It
would
gotta
catch up
come
to
back.
him.
It got to. You did overly, bruh. Like overly, bruh. Like overly, bro. Like you was overkilling shit. Like really trying to harm shit. Like there was no way. Like
Prior to his death,
you would have had
a
to move out of the
$100,000
fucking
bounty
country.
was allegedly placed on Whiteboy Spinn's head.
100,000.
Whiteboy would brag about this and taunt his enemies to come collect it. His name was ringing so many bells in the streets that his enemies were desperate to take him out. On December 2nd, 2023, Whiteboy Spinn was riding in the
There's so
passenger
much
seat of
wrong
a
with this
vehicle
right now.
in the 900 block of 5th Avenue North when multiple gunmen fired at least 17 rounds into his vehicle. Whiteboy was struck numerous times
Oh
and
my
was rushed
gosh.
to UAB hospital. He would succumb to his injuries and was officially pronounced dead at just the age of 19. Members of 3100 were allegedly
Yo, he did all that before the age of fucking 21? Nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That slow nigga was hell. This little nigga was hell.
responsible for Whiteboy's death, but members of H2K also claimed responsibility. Man, it's sad to
Bro, what the bro? He did all of this before the age of 21. That's what's crazy. This nigga was young as hell. Took 2 paid hits, completed the mission on 1, got the rap about it. Then he incompleted the other joint, but he would also had some murders underneath his belt, just slided on his ops. This nigga was doing it all, bruh. And he was rapping about it. They put 100,000 on this nigga head. He didn't even sign a rap deal for 100,000. There's a lot of shit fucked up in Alabama, bro. It's your boy Sluu Hustle, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. If you stayed this long, I really, really, really do appreciate you. If you wanted to know what I was talking about in the last video, when I kept saying the last video, go ahead and tap this video. It'll be right above me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this crazy ass shit.